Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Making Fun of the News, where I try and find humor in at least one news story a day during the week, and then I film and upload on Sundays. And then viewers like Susan Stewart comment, "You are just ew." She's so mean to me. Normally, I just ignore people who are haters, but in her case, I replied, "Thanks for the feedback. You forgot the period." Actually, I think she might be psychic in addition to being easily triggered because I have a story this week where it has something to do with periods and sentences. So, Susan, unfortunately, she probably did not subscribe and she'll never see this, which is actually probably for the best. So, my New Year's resolution was to write a joke a day, and I've pretty much kept to that. But on Sunday mornings, I have to spend a lot of time looking for a story, then writing jokes about it, then filming, and then it takes a long time for me to edit. So, pretty much from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays, I've been doing this ridiculous show, or whatever you want to call it, my extravaganza of comedy. So from now on, I'm just going to do stories from Monday through Friday. I'll film on Saturday, and then I'll edit and upload on Sunday. And then people who don't know how to use proper punctuation will write mean things about me. I know everybody's so excited to know what my new schedule is. But honestly, I really do appreciate the encouraging comments that nice people leave. So here we go with this week's episode of Horrible Jokes. Since Joan Rivers is no longer alive to make fun of celebrity fashions, I thought about doing a series called Red Carpet Roast, where I'd watch the Oscars or the Grammys or some kind of award shows and just make rude comments about the celebrities and their outfits. So I guess this next story is kind of a test run for that. May 2nd, the annual Hollywood Halloween Parade was held 7 months early at the Met Gala, where D through Z list celebrities wear the most ridiculous outfits designers can think of. This year's theme was The Gilded Age, which was from 1870 to 1900, but apparently some celebrities didn't get that memo or telegraph. Cardi B borrowed 2 Chainz from the rapper 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz from LL Cool J, and 2 Chainz from 10 other rappers. Basketball player Russell Westbrook was supposed to wear a suit, but he had room service at his hotel and he spilled food on his pants, so he was forced to wear the curtain from the food cart. Gwen Stefani, this dress is bananas. Bananas. Like some mother really wore that in 1889 to their kid's christening at a church. I think one time on Little House on the Prairie, Ma Ingalls wore that same dress to hide Half Pint from Nellie Olson so she couldn't beat her up. Aquafina needs to change her name to Awkward Fina. Oh well, there's always next year. Or not. At least Nicki Minaj demonstrated what life was like before bras were invented in the 1900s. As a Daily Mail article would say, she topped off her look by feeding a firecracker to a squid, causing black ink to splotch all over her body. At least Billie Eilish's dress was on theme, but she needs to work on her poses a little bit. Maybe I can give her some tips. And here she looks like she's auditioning for a Pepto-Bismol commercial. Finally, Cara Delevingne, I don't know if she has dyslexia or something, but it looks like she read the invitation and saw Gilded Age, but thought it said Golden Areolas. May 3rd, pro golfer Lydia Ko was asked by a reporter if tightness in her back could lead to a long-term problem for her career, to which she replied,
I hope not. It's that time of the month.
"What time of the month? Free Taco Bell?"
I know the ladies watching are probably like, yeah, I got you.
To which men replied, "I don't got you. What I got is other things to do." This is the most honest an athlete has been since Aaron Rodgers said he really, really likes women. One of the best parts about being a gay man is the only periods I have to deal with are at the end of sentences. Unless Susan Stewart leaves a comment. May 4th, in science news, deadly venom from spiders and snakes may cure human diseases. New technologies have revealed that certain animals have venom so powerful they're unlike anything seen since 2010 when John Mayer was rendered helpless by Jessica Simpson's sexual napalm. While speaking about capturing venomous animals, a professor referred to Arizona as Venom Central. She wouldn't be the first one to call it that. This is the professor looking to collect some samples, and for any viewers who want to collect some venom, she suggests that you go looking in really dangerous rocks and say, "Here, snaky, snaky, snaky." For extraction, venom glands are gently massaged as a snake bears its fangs over a martini glass. I don't have a martini glass. Can I use my 5 Taco Bell drive-thru cups? This is the Brazilian wandering spider, and I want to wander away from it because I'm scared right now. In the future, its venom could be a possible source for a drug for erectile dysfunction because when men have been bitten by it, they get really painful, long lasting erections, or the scientific term, a raging boner with blue balls. After reading the article, President Joe Biden said, "Bite me, please." To which Jill Biden said, no, we good, boo. Somebody killed that thing with Marjorie Taylor Greene's flip flop. May 5th. As soon as I saw this headline, I thought, I'm definitely making fun of this. And this definitely did not happen in America. But before I start, I just want to say my condolences to the family of the woman who died, because I know that they're probably really big fans of my YouTube channel and will see this. Now, obviously, death is sad, and it's probably not cool to make fun of it, but here we go. If you laugh at what I'm about to say, you're the bad person, not me. A woman in Peru, wherever that is, was pronounced dead and was being carried in a funeral procession when mourners heard a knocking coming from inside her coffin. Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? Who else did you just put inside this coffin? I'll bet anyone $100 that one of the attendees said, "Ay Dios mío." When her relatives opened her casket, her eyes were open and she was sweating like Whitney Houston and me right now. But unfortunately, they took her to a hospital where she later died. The article said that essentially her family had to say, "Hasta la vista, baby," twice. Her name was Rosa Isabel Cespedes Kayaca, which is the website an Italian person would say they use to book flights. I use a kayaca. Did she have 3 husbands? How did she get all those names? Someone could die just trying to pronounce her name without taking a breath. May 6th. For the past week, there's been stories every day about 56-year-old corrections officer Vicky White, who helped 38-year-old convicted murderer Casey White escape prison. They're not related, but they both give Whites a bad name. She was supposed to retire after her last shift last Friday, and she told colleagues she was taking the 6'9" prisoner to the courthouse, but they never went there and they never returned. Police searched her house and they found a DVD of How Stella Got Her Groove Back. On Thursday, police found her recently purchased and recently abandoned orange Ford Edge 100 miles from the prison. At least his prison uniform didn't clash with her escape car. When Vicky was at the used car dealership, she decided to get a Ford Edge because she thought it'd be too suspicious if she got a Ford Escape. That was really clever. At least that's what I told myself when I thought of it. On Friday, police released the following updated photos in case the couple has disguised their appearance so citizens could be on the lookout. This is what he would look like in a plastic surgeon's office before he got a breast augmentation consultation. And this is what she would look like if she was in the Brady Bunch, Cousin Oliver on their run. This one is if he starts playing in the NBA after he gets a tan. He has racist tattoos, so if you work in a dry cleaner's and some really tall guy comes in with one of these outfits, trying to get out the blood of a female corrections officer, call the police. In the final image released by police, this is what they would look like if they were dancing elves.